kindergarten. I'm really excited to share this with you guys today. Today you're going to be making salt dough shapes. So I've already made my dough, but it's really easy. Just go back to the other video that I shared the recipe with. You'll need flour, salt, water, and then you're going to need to mix it in a little bowl. And you can get some food coloring. As you can see, I don't know if you can really see with the lighting, but I made mine purple using a mix of red and blue. So remember, you can mix colors and it can cause all different colors. So be creative, have fun, but I've already made my dough. So if you have not made your dough, go back to the other video and then come back here. So we're going to start our shape practice. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I knead my dough really well. If it starts to get sticky, just add some more flour to it. It should make it less sticky. So I'm going to go ahead and knead it. I want you to watch how I'm doing it. So I'm going to knead it by doing this. So if I knead it, it's going to get to be really smooth, okay? So I'm actually going to use a knife for today's. You can actually just kind of cut it like this, but I want to show you guys exactly what shape I'm making. So I'm going to get a knife. And we are going to make a first shape together. What's going to happen is I'm going to give you a shape, you make it, and then see if you got the same shape, okay? So the first thing I want you guys to make, let's start a little bit more simple. Let's make a sphere. So I'm not showing you what I'm doing until I'm all done. So remember, a sphere, that one has no sides. That's the only clue I'm going to give. So it has no sides. All right. If you don't have yours yet and you need more time, just pause the video. But I have mine. You ready? All right. If your shape is round on all sides, kind of like a ball, you made a sphere. All right, nice job, kindergarten. If you got that right, give yourself a pat on the back. Maybe not if your hands are sticky. All right, next shape we're going to make, I'm going to roll it out and knead it. I want you to make a cylinder. Do you remember what a cylinder is? Go ahead and make the shape. Remember, this one has two circular faces. That helps. And there are no corners. Keep rolling. If you're still working, feel free to pause the video, but I am going to show you in a second. Let me cut my edges off to make them a little bit easier to see. All right, you got your shape? All right, a cylinder. So it could be shorter or taller than mine, but what's important is that you have, here, hang on, I'll show you. All right, it should look something like this. See how I have a long base and I have two circular faces. Here's a circular face here and another circular face here. So you can have a shorter one, like I can make it shorter right now. I'm pressing it together, rounding out the edges. Make it taller and skinnier. That would also be a cylinder. Oh, as long as it doesn't lose its circular face. All right, nice job on that one. That one was tricky. Let's make, now that we've done the circular faces, let's make a circle. So is that one like the sphere? Would this one be a circle? No, because we know a circular shape is flat. This is not flat. So when we make a circular one, we're going to have to do something. Do it. And I hope the sounds don't give away what I'm doing. Are you ready? Make sure there are no corners. If there are corners on yours, or if it's a 3D shape, it's not a circle. All right, you ready to see Miss Breslins? All right, you should have got something, mine's stretching out now, but you should have like a round little pancake. It should be flat because we know circles are flat, they have no corners, and no sides. So if you did that, great job. Let's go back to a 3D shape. I want you to make something that you would eat ice cream out of. Do you know what shape that is? A cone, that's right. All right, so to make this, it's gonna be a little tricky. I would stick it to whatever surface you're working on, because it's gonna be hard to do all the sides. So you're gonna need something different on this one. You're gonna need a vertex. I hope you remember what a vertex is. Explain it to someone at home if you do while you're making. All right, so if it's a cone, you should be able to, if it were really shaped like an ice cream cone, you should be able to eat ice cream off the top because the top should be flat. Are you ready to see mine? All right, pause the video if you're not done with yours. I know this one was a little tricky. All right, here we go. So here is my cone. If you notice, either way you flip it, it can look like a party hat too, right? If I put it on my head right now, it would look like a party hat. Don't do that though. Your hair will get stuck in it. All right, so it should have this right here, the point at the top. Remember, that's called a vertex, a vertice. And then at the bottom, what shape is that face? The whole face right here, it's round. It has no sides, so it has a circular face. It only has one face. And the rest of it all meets at a point, vertex. So that's a cone. If you got that, really nice job. I'm impressed. All right, we're gonna go back to a 2D one. I would like you to make me a diamond. So my advice for this one is to start with a square. Is it a 2D or a 3D? You tell me. Right, a diamond is a flat 2D shape. So keep working if you're not done, that's okay. But I am going to show you what mine looks like so you guys can know. All right, you ready? All right, so a diamond, it's kind of sticking in my hand. It has 4 sides and it has 4 points where the lines meet, which are called the vertexes. So your diamond should look like something like this. Mine's not very flat because it's sticking to me, but you should have 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a diamond. Nice job if you got that one. All right, we'll do one more shape and we'll stop there. So go ahead and knead your dough. All right, the last one, it's a challenge. Do you like challenges? I knew you did. All right, so we are going to make a cube. So if you know how to make a square, you know how to make a cube, because a cube has 6 square faces. So that makes it 3D, like this. All the sides are equal. It's a cube. So in order to do that, I'm gonna keep my dough. I'm gonna start with a sphere. Start there, and I'll show you how to make this one. Okay, so start with a sphere, and then flatten the sides in a square. Use your hands like this with parallel lines. Remember we talked about railroad tracks lines? Okay, it's not really looking like a square on top yet, so I'm gonna make it flatter now. You want to squish those sides in nice and straight. And here's where you can use a knife with an adult's help. Use a plastic knife though, or a Play-Doh knife if you have one. I'm going to press the sides in, make them equal, because otherwise it would be a rectangular prism. Flatten it with your palm. Then use the back of your hand. All right, and it should, if you're making a cube the correct way, it should look a lot like a dice. And as you can see, Mine is starting to look like a dice. Start turning it on all the sides. All right. So if you did it correctly, you should see 6 square faces. 1 square, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 on the bottom. So if you notice, each face has its own little square. So, I just kind of wrecked it. So if you notice, each one has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that makes it a cube. You guys did a great job. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. Feel free to keep playing with these, but if you leave them out, they are going to dry up. You can either save these, put them in a baggie, or you can ask someone, a grown-up's help, and you can even save these shapes. What you would have to do is you would want to put them on a baking sheet, and then you can cook them in the oven. And if you look on that instruction video that I gave you, she tells you what temperature to put the oven in and everything, parents. So I hope you guys had fun. Keep practicing those shapes. You guys are doing great work. Bye, kindergarten. Until later.